Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got 3 replays in the brand new Entry Era 1 Tech Tree medium tank, the Char 25T, or the Batchat Char 25T. It's just named the Char 25T so it doesn't get confused with obviously the Batchat 25T in World War II. This is the Entry Era tank for the brand new French Tech Tree line that has just come out. And you know, with the new Tech Tree line coming out, I'm going to do the same as I did with the Italian TDs. We're going to have a video on every single tank as we go up the eras, as we go every single day with it. So, obviously today's the Batchat, tomorrow's the one after it, which is the Lorraine, or the Char 40T as it's called. And, so on and so forth. As long as I can actually, have the time to grind the line and get it up there, because I don't have that much free XP to do this, we should have a video nearly every day on the new Cold War French line that's come out, because it's highly anticipated. It's been a very long time coming, and hey, why not? Why not? And you've got right here the Entry Era 1 tank, which is the one that everyone gets for free and starts off their grind in the line, and that is the Char 25T. So what is it? Well, it's basically a Batchat with a 90mm. So that's what it is. It's the Batchat 25T, but, well, it's called the Char 25T. But it gets the 90mm gun, which I actually believe is what the real life Batchat was supposed to have, or something like that. Anyway, I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's got the 90mm gun as its top gun. And what you're seeing in this first replay is me very stock. So I'm completely stock in this first replay. I think this was like the second game I played in the tank or something like that. And we are completely stock. So you're seeing this stock gun, because the stock gun on this tank is actually not that bad. Realistically, the grind isn't too bad for this thing. It felt pretty nice, except for the obvious Charmageddon that's going off right now, which is basically like 7, 8, 9 Char 25Ts in every single game. But it's nice when you can actually avoid that at times, because you can actually have some decent games. So yeah, this stock gun has 198 pen on the AP with 320 heat pen, which means you're going to pen everything you're going to face with the 320 heat pen, but with the AP, it's a little bit lacking for the era, but you can make do, and you can get around people's sides and stuff and just unload this clip into people, because it does reload fairly quickly, and its inch clip's pretty nice, and you can... generally from when I played this tank, I really enjoyed it, because you put out damage pretty damn quickly, you've got good mobility, you've got pretty decent camo, especially if you're set up for it, and... it's nice to have this sort of autoloader in Era 1, which is something that's a bit lacking in Era 1, to be fair, because I don't think there's too many autoloaders. There's obviously like the Skoda T50 and the TVP T50/51, but I'm not sure there's actually too many other autoloaders in the era, so really these are sort of a new concept for it. And especially for those that only play Cold War, or have only recently started playing the game, they're getting used to this new concept of it. They're going to get a rude awakening with the Charmageddon going off, right? So yeah, what do I run in terms of a crew on the Char 25T? Well, I do set up for camo so I can try and sneak up and assassinate people. So I do run Born Leader, Rapid Reload, Sixth Sense, Situational Awareness, Camouflage Expertise, Silent Driving, that was a reflex. Steady Aim, Snapshot, and Running Gun. It's because I usually run Muffled Shot. I run Silent Driving on this to make sure that my camo is 55% better while on the move. 3 gun perks to make sure that this gun is as good as it humanly can be, and the other 4 perks because I will always take those perks. But yeah, I run Camouflage Expertise and Muffled Shot to make sure that I can have the best camo I can, and that way it gives me the best chance of not getting spotted while trying to sneak up on someone to unload a clip into them. And in terms of equipment, I run the Camo Net, the vertical stabilizers, and the traction system. So I run the camo net again to make the camo as good as humanly possible, the traction system to make sure that I get up to 71 kilometers an hour top speed and have that better track traverse for out traversing people, which is again really nice for the tank, and vertical stabilizers to make this gun as good as it humanly can be so that I don't miss, because this gun is also very derpy, which can be very, very frustrating. And yeah, that's what I run on this tank. Make it as stuffy as possible to sneak up on people and then unload. But yeah, the one thing that this tank does have is the fact that this gun is derpy, and that can be pretty frustrating at times. This gun and the top gun can just miss shots that you sit there going, but why? And as you can see in this first game, we have managed to clean up while we are very, very stock. We've done 3.5k damage, and we've got a 6th kill of the game, which is lovely for Siegfried Line. We're finished with the epic victory, 6 kills, 3.5k damage, 1700 assistance, the ace tank at the top gun, 1906 base XP. A really nice game for the Char 25T. And yeah, we had a pretty damn good time. And so with this camo setup for the Char 25T, I actually have 245 meters of still concealment, which is really good. And that basically means that I can progress to positions, and as long as people don't catch me with their naked eye, I can hopefully get up behind them and start unleashing this tank. Because naturally, being a Batchat, you can... I'll always refer to armour, especially troll armour, as Batchat type armour. Because the Batchat has no armour whatsoever. But it bounces shots because of angles. And you'll find that you just ricochet the odd shot here and there that you sit there going, but okay, sure. That's Batchat armour. So this tank has no armour, so you don't really want to be head-to-head face straight in front of someone brawling, because that's not going to go too well. You want to be trying to get around the side of people, and you want to be trying to unleash on their sides and stuff. And especially with the stock gun where you've only got 198 pen, you truly want to be around people's sides getting the shots in. And when you do manage to get those full clips in, oh boy, you do rack up damage so fast. So we're on to the second game. The second game, we are upgraded now. We have the top gun. So we have, with this top gun, a nice pen increase from the stock gun. So we've got 248 pen on the standard round and 320 on the premium. Really, most of the time, you're going to only need the 248 standard pen. In Era 1, there's not too much that you're going to struggle to pen with that penetration. So you'll have a pretty much good time. I think at this point I'd just unlocked the top turret, which is why my ammo's reset and I don't carry any premium. But it's always nice to carry that extra, 1-2 clips of heat, just in case you need to pen stuff like the M103s, because the M103s can be a bit of a pain to pen if you have 240 pen. Unless you get around to the side, naturally, because then they're paper. But as you can see, we're on the second game, and we are on El Alamein. And we have caught out this poor old Char 25T, sorry. And, oh god, he met a sticky end. Wow! That was cruel of that M103, wasn't it? Oh no, that's brutal. I forgot that happened. Oh, that poor guy. I thought I had the kill, and then that M103 was like, no, let me kill him in style. And, yeah, he came in like a wrecking ball, really. We're up to 1800 damage so far, just waiting for our clip to go in. We've got the lower plate of this WZ-11. I'm like, sure. Now hit the upper plate. Hit the upper plate. Thank you, gun. Hit the side of the turret of the T95E3. Going for the tracking shot. And unfortunately, we don't track the T95E3 because it went low. We do get another one into the light tank. And I popped smoke there to basically stop getting shot from the people down the 9-0, and I could try and unload the rest of my shells into the T95E3 or into the light tank. And unfortunately, I popped the smoke and they got out of dodge. But it saved me from getting shot from people like the two medium tanks that are at H0. So right now, as you can see, our base is starting to be under threat. So with El Alamein, they made a mistake if they try and cap anyway, especially our cap at JK9. There is no cover. And if you try and cap El Alamein in that base, you are so easy to reset and see from everywhere. So it's always one of those things that you sort of, in Cold War, especially in Era 2 and Era 3 where there's actually mobility, and especially if you're in a tank like this Char 20, we'll get there in the end, Char 25T, I keep trying to call it the Char 45T, it's not, it's the Char 25T. Yeah, especially when you're in Char 25T and you've got mobility, you know you're just going to get yourself in a position where you can physically see the cap and you're going to reset it easily. There's no worry about it at this point. And so we weren't bothered, but we did want to press the tempo to get rid of the guys where most of our team were, and we did manage to get rid of them. Now we're up behind this T95E3. We get one in, second one ricochets, third one hits the floor, going for the side of the turret, hits the dirt, and are we going to go for this back? We've got two left. That one was a poor shot. We should have aimed better, and that one went in. That clip was representative of this gun in a nutshell. Because we missed like 3 or 4 shots on that T95E3. And they just should have hit. Because this gun just likes to derp. It is a very derpy-ass gun at times. I mean, you do hit the odd shot. I mean, it's RNG, giveth RNG, taketh, right? But you do hit the odd shot here and there that are just like, cool. That worked. I don't know how I hit that. Cold War physics didn't kill me then. I'm shocked. Anyway, yeah, and then sometimes the gun is like, yeah, okay, I've got this guy dead to rights on point blank, and it's like dirt, 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 and it just loves to do that. So it can be frustrating in that way, the gun. So it's something to bear in mind that it is just pretty atrocious. If I'm honest, this gun is pretty atrocious. But the pen's nice, and when you do get to unload the rounds, you can have such a good time with it. And like I say, for an entry era 1 tank, I think this is very, very good. Very, very good for saying it's the first one in the line. Very, 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 very good tank. To be honest, when I was playing it, it felt more like I was playing the last tank in the line, you know? So now we've caught out this last T-44, and we're just trying to get the shots in. It's like, please, gun, let me do it. We set him on fire, get another one. I mean, we've got one left to secure the kill, and we do shut down that T-44A. And we finished the game with a really nice total for the Char 25T. We finished with the victory. 2 kills, 5.7k damage, 456 assistance, the ace tanker, the high caliber, the confederate, 1862 base XP. Really great game for the Char 25T for an entry era 1 tank. That's it. I mean, it's one of those things when I was playing it, it just and by the way, this is the Charmageddon. That team listing right there, that's the Charmageddon, and that's probably everyone's experience of era 1. If you're trying to grind anything else as era 1, good luck to you, sir. What was I saying? Yeah, when I've been playing this tank, it really has just felt like it's the, you know, it's the pinnacle of the era, right? It's the one that I'm at the end of, and I'm about to unlock the MX-30B or something. No, this is the entry era, and it's like, what's going to come after it? Like, is this thing the best thing ever, or is, you know, what's coming? I mean, the next 2 tanks in the line are pretty good as well, but this thing is really fun for an entry era tank. And it's one of those that it's like, it does baffle my brain a little bit that it is the entry era tank, and it is so nice to play. The only thing that lets this tank down for me is literally how derpy this gun is at times. Other than that, it's a beauty. It's an absolute beauty. So as you can see, we managed to get 728 damage out so far on Swamp. And we do have to be careful because it is Charmageddon, and if you go too aggressive at times, you will die very quickly. And we are just trying to get some shots into the T95E3, but unfortunately the last couple of shots didn't go where we wanted it to. But now we're just waiting for the reload. There's no point going anywhere because, again, if we push into a position somewhere, likelihood is we're going to get Charmageddoned, and it's not going to go well. We do have some side shots into this M103, and I'm like, please, M103, just stay in a place I can shoot you. But he doesn't, and now we're going to move forwards, because we've noticed there's quite a few tanks at D4, and I think, you know what, we're going to go in and clear this corner where my friends are. Clear this corner where my friends are, and then our team can get moving and come and help us with everything else. So we come in like a wrecking ball, shut down the M103A1, we get a shot into the back, or into the Char 25T, and we hammer rack him. Oh no. Good night, sweet prince. We swivel the turret round, and unfortunately we end up bouncing on the M47. I forgot I hammer at that guy as well. 1100. Beautiful. It's one of those things, when you shoot people in the same spot that you damaged their ammo rack a minute ago, the likelihood is you're going to blow their ammo rack, and that's exactly what happened. We got very, very lucky. We're up to 2.6k damage, just waiting for our reload to come in. And I was thinking, maybe I'd jump on this Char 25T, but no, we are actually just going to be loaded in time to kill this guy. We give him a little nudge so that he is a one-shot, and we shut him down. Now there's a AFK FV107, so, well, don't mind if I do. The other bat chat did it right and ends up ramming in the 107 and taking up a few bit of his hit points. The other Char 25T is coming in and rams that guy, and it's like, well, okay then. We don't quite get the kill on him, though, and now we're stuck in a reload. We know there's the medium tank directly in front of us behind this building, the Centurion 2, but we can't do anything against him because we're reloading. This guy's probably dead, though, so I don't know why I'm still really chilling and watching him because, well, there's no chance I was ever going to do anything. What we need to do is get ourselves moving to where the next bit of damage is. And there's only 2 tanks left on the enemy team, and that is this Tyran 4, who... we get very lucky that first shot goes in and tracks him. But I decide, you know what, I can take the hit here. And ricochets, come on, gun. And we are just keeping this guy tracked. This has given us some nice assistance. 1 shot left, and that shot snaps in. This is what I'm on about with this gun, right? Because it's extremely troll, and we'll miss the amount of shots that you... like that on the back of that Tyran 4. We were perma-tracking him, we were penning him, and the gun just decided, you know, I'm going to ricochet off his ass, because why not? But then we snapped the shot on the Char 25T in the distance because, lol, that's just what this gun does. RNG giveth, RNG taketh. So we finished that game with 4.8k damage, 3 kills, 957 assistance, the ace tanker, the sniper, 1727 base XP. A nice game again for the Char 25T. This tank is really, really good, and it's a very good tank for an entry era tank. Very good tank. I'll say it feels like it's the last tank in the era. And I think a lot of people will have fun with it, especially when the Charmageddon has calmed down and you're actually like one of only maybe 2 or 3 Chars in the game, as opposed to 8 or 9, because that really does make the game a little bit stale. But as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.
A great success!